Long ago, in a land called Israel, there lived a man named Gideon. Gideon was just an ordinary person, working hard on his family's farm. He wasn't a soldier or a king. He was just like anyone else. But God had a special plan for Gideon, and it all began when the Israelites were in big trouble. The Israelites were being bullied by a group of people called the Midianites. The Midianites would come with their big armies, steal the Israelites' food, and scare them away from their homes. The Israelites didn't know what to do, so they prayed to God for help. God heard their prayers and sent an angel to Gideon. Gideon was so surprised when he saw the angel. The angel said, "God is with you, mighty warrior." Gideon couldn't believe it. He looked around and wondered if the angel was talking to someone else. Gideon felt small and weak, but God saw something special in Gideon. God told Gideon, "I will be with you. You will save Israel from the Midianites." Even though Gideon was nervous, he decided to trust God. He gathered a big army. Thousands of men came to help. But God had a different idea. God said, "Gideon, you have too many soldiers. If you win with this many, the people might think they did it all by themselves. I want them to know that I am the one who saves them." So, Gideon told everyone who was scared to go home. Many of the soldiers left, but there were still too many. God gave Gideon another test. He told Gideon to take the men down to the river to drink. Some men knelt down and drank water with their hands, while others put their faces right into the water. God told Gideon to pick only the men who drank with their hands. When Gideon counted, there were only 300 men left. 300 soldiers against a huge army seemed impossible. But Gideon remembered God's promise. That night, God gave Gideon a special plan. Gideon gave each of his men a trumpet, a jar, and a torch. They didn't have swords or shields, just these simple things. In the middle of the night, Gideon and his 300 men quietly surrounded the Midianite camp. When Gideon gave the signal, everyone blew their trumpets, smashed their jars, and held up their torches. They shouted, "A sword for the Lord and for Gideon!" The Midianites woke up in a panic. They were so confused by the noise and the lights that they ran away as fast as they could. Some of them even started fighting each other because they were so scared. Gideon and his small army didn't even have to fight. God had saved his people in a wonderful way. The Israelites were free from the Midianites, and they learned to trust God. They saw that even if you feel small or afraid, God can use anyone to do great things. After the victory, the people wanted Gideon to be their king, but Gideon said, "No, God is your king." Gideon reminded everyone that all the good things that happened were because of God, not because of him. The story of Gideon's army teaches us that we don't have to be the strongest or the bravest for God to use us. Even when things seem impossible, we can trust that God is with us, just like he was with Gideon. All we need to do is listen, obey, and believe that amazing things can happen when we trust in God.